Hey, so we're coming towards the end of our week 22, so this is my review of week 22. And it's been a pretty just normal week again. The last couple of weeks have been pretty normal. I've been able to kind of do Pilates, and I haven't been doing a whole lot of walking because it's been a little chilly around here and we've had a lot of rain. But I had Pilates yesterday and I was totally fine. I basically did as much as the other two girls who were, I don't know what they're in there for. It's like the clinical Pilates, so they would have been kind of, I don't know, I think they were just working on their fitness, doing heaps of running and such. I felt very jealous of them because they were talking about how they'd just done 5Ks of running or something. Anyway, so I'm still pretty small actually. I think probably because I'm very conscious of my posture and not just letting my tummy just fall. Actually hold myself in a little bit. See if I can get in this picture. So that's the belly, and if I let it go it's kind of gigantic, I think. But I normally kind of look like this. I generally, I'm a little bit flatter like that. So yeah, working on kind of lots of overall conditioning and Pilates, but as well the pelvic floor. So recently I've been wanting to do plans. I've been looking on YouTube a lot about hospital bags, what people were taking in into hospital with them, what they actually used, what they're going to have in there for themselves, for their partner, and for baby. Now, this is the kind of interesting thing, is that I'm part of a program that if everything works perfectly well and there's no issues with me, baby, or anything like that, then we'll be out of there 24 hours after delivery, and then I get home-based care, which would be great because then I have everything around me that I need, that I want, my shower, my kitchen, my food, my everything. But I might not be in there for just 24 hours. I might be in there for a longer time, so I don't know. I'm assuming that I'm going to be in there for more than 24 hours just in case, and I think same for baby, although I can't think that if I would be short on something that the hospital wouldn't provide. But for my husband, I think kind of basics is going to be fine. Maybe just like change of underwear. So what I'm doing at the moment is looking at kind of my next weeks from week 23 to 40 of what we're doing, when I've got plans. I've got Pilates every fortnight. I'm going to put in there my massage appointments because I'm going to get them now. I'm starting to get creaks around my shoulders. I'd been doing a little bit of work through my hips when I've needed to. I had a bit of a funny back a couple of weeks ago, and I was able to resolve that, but when the weight comes on with BB being a little bit heavier, then I'm not going to be able to deal with that myself so well. So yeah, I'm gonna organize my baby shower, which I'm gonna have as a mixed baby shower. I don't really want to do a girly thing. I just want to get close family and friends. We live pretty close to kind of big park gardens area. So, and sorry about my speech. I've got ulcers again. It's driving me insane. So I'm hopefully, I don't think the weather's going to be great, but still, ideally I'd like to have a little picnic, friends, family, with guys and girls and their kids, or whoever wants to come, whoever, is close to us, and have them for a baby shower, whatever that means. Just come and kind of hang out. So either doing that before or after we go away. We already booked to go away for a ski trip. I'm not skiing, but booked to go 3 weeks before I'm term. So I'm thinking that I would like to do my baby shower before our trip away, and I've been on lots of YouTube's videos, and it looks like it's a really smart idea to have your baby shower and then go shopping, because if you start going shopping for all your stuff, maybe have some essentials, perhaps little bits and pieces in case, you know, if something like happens. But I'm thinking about doing the baby shower first, and if I get any great stuff, that's awesome. If I don't, that's fine. I can go out shopping after I come back from Hotham, and I'm still going to be 2 weeks after our ski trip. I'll still be 2 weeks before term, so then I can have do some shopping and have my my bags packed. Then I have to figure out when I'm going to finish with work. I've been thinking about it more and more. I want to push it as far back as possible, as in I want to finish as close to my due date as possible. I'm thinking the smart thing might be actually to finish work so that I have my entire term period. So term is between 37 weeks and 42, so I'm thinking finishing at 37 weeks, like finishing at the end of 36 weeks might actually be the smartest idea. Right, and I think we have like 3 weeks to go, and then we're doing our hypnobirthing classes, so I'm really excited about that. Yeah, so things that I'm thinking about taking with me. So I've got my going to hospital clothes. They're actually from a company called Going to Hospital, and they're really, really comfortable. I actually wear them as PJs now. They're kind of lounge clothes, but really good for taking to hospital. They've got a cross top. I may have mentioned this in a previous video, I don't know. But they'll be really good for feeds. So I'll take those 2 tops and some other soft kind of gym pants, yoga pant type things. So just really relaxed and loose. One of them is not so loose on me anymore. Taking a whole bunch of knickers that I don't care about, and I'm going to buy just a really small cheap packet of knickers that actually go as high as possible. Worst case scenario, cesarean, you don't want to have anything. I don't have low knickers. My briefs aren't that low, but I think that they may be bordering on a little bit low. So for a cesarean, I'm gonna need. I'll be wanting them kind of high. You want them high so that they don't irritate any stitches. Even though stitches, you know, it's going to be such a small cut that I understand. Then, but you still want to have knickers that go over that line. So I'll just get a couple. Just buy cheap Target stuff, really. That is, you know, you can throw out. Slippers. I just bought some kind of sock slippers with some little sticky little plastic tabs or something on the foot. I don't really wear slippers around. I wear socks, but these socks will have a little bit more grip on them. So taking some slippers. I'm getting most of my stuff from Target because I think most of the stuff I'm just going to maybe even throw out. I don't care. It can get wrecked. It really doesn't matter. I'm not buying expensive stuff for this. Going to hospital clothes were on sale, but I think that they'll work at home really, really well because they're very smart, and I won't, you know, they don't look like PJs. They look like lounge clothes. They're good. I've gotten fitted for more maternity bras because okay, so I went to Bras and Things, and unfortunately I've not been very happy with the bras that I've gotten there. Well, the first one that I got was just really an interim one because I was starting to grow and feeling a little bit uncomfortable, and by me saying that, I was totally fine. I was just feeling like I was just a little bit bigger than I wanted to be in my normal bras, so I got an interim one, and it's horrible now. That's just because I'm too big for it, and it was too lower cut. I really need something a bit higher to just cover my cleavage. I got a black satin full cup maternity bra that has the actual clips on it. I'll keep them, but one of them squeaks. One of the clips squeaks a little bit, which is not great when you work in a company full of mostly guys. I mean, they don't give a shit. Most of them have families of their own, so I don't care, but I'm just like, it squeaks just a tiny bit. I'm now going back. I'm going to Bendon, and I think they have a lot of Elle Macpherson brands in there. And the lady there was absolutely brilliant, and so I've got some maternity bras that I think could even be sleeping bras. So I'm just going to get all 3 colours of them, and that'll be my maternity bras. Going home clothes, I will probably just wear a comfy jumper and yoga pants. I don't really care.